Audio Addiction. We have Castles with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
My name is Landon. I scream stuff.
My name is Brian, and I play drums.
Hi, my name's Alex, and I play guitars.
Awesome, guys. So my first question is, how did you start out the band? How did you get your members?
Sure. It started out on Craigslist, honestly. I knew I wanted to start something, and I met Brian online.
Yeah, I guess I put out an ad.
Yeah.
Looking for a singer, that's right. And then I was originally jamming with somebody else, and then ended up losing him and found Landon, and that's kind of how we started out. And then we brought Alex aboard, and then kind of went from there.
Yeah, there are two others that aren't here right now. So we have two guitar players and a bass player, but yeah, this is kind of the foundation. This is where it started with us three.
Awesome. How was like the first meetings? Obviously you guys met online, so it's like kind of like, for me at least, I know it's like kind of sketchy at some points. So like, how was the first practice? How did you guys kind of like feel like towards the end of it?
I was good. I knew Alex before the band.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done stuff together before, and it kind of just never took off. So I knew I wanted him to be in whatever we were doing forward. I don't know. I like these guys. I don't know.
I mean, for me, I was pretty pumped. It was the first project that I had been involved in that was kind of in the same direction that I've always really wanted to be in, like in the metalcore kind of scene. So for me, by the end of that jam, I was pretty pumped, and I think they were pretty excited too.
Yeah, I'm technically in another band. We haven't done anything in like 2 years, so I was just kind of stagnant and just at home playing guitar kind of thing. And then just Landon hit me up one day asking if I wanted to be in a project. And then since I've done stuff with him before, I was like, yeah, definitely. So the first jam, I went over to this area, met up with Brian. I had no idea who this kid was. Just some random stranger getting in my car with his drum gear and stuff. But but no, it was pretty great from the very get-go, I must say.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. My next question is, what are some favorite venues you guys like to go catch a show at?
Well, one of the main ones that seems to be pretty popular these days is the Vogue Theater out here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
There's that and the Rickshaw Theater, I think, mainly for metal venues around here, I guess for the bigger shows.
And the Rio.
And the Rio as well. Yeah.
The Rio's good, but I would say the Vogue is my favorite to watch bands in. It's honestly not that great of a venue, but Vancouver's, I don't know, Vancouver's not that great.
That's about it. That's for the best sound.
Commodore is fun, yeah.
Not too many bands play there, though, for our genre anyways.
Yeah, Vancouver's full of, hipster bands.
What was the last show that you guys went to that was kind of a bigger band?
Architects. We just saw them at Vogue. Yeah, they came here with.
Who did they come here with? I forget. I'm blanking out.
No.
If it was the same tour that came to the States, it had to have been Stick to Your Guns.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Counterparts.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah. Counterparts was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're wild.
Yeah.
My next
we all went together.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. My next question was, what was the last show that you went to? So you kind of elated on that. So I like that. So in terms, because I talked with shout outs to Adam from Kitsune, but how did in terms of bands, do you feel like it's tough to? I guess is it hard for you to go to shows? Do you have to drive a distance to get to the venue, or is it more or less it's hard for bands to get to Vancouver?
Sorry, you mean is it hard for bands to get to Vancouver?
Is it hard for you to go to shows is driving wise? Is it far away
No.
for you to get to a venue? And then do you feel bands kind of stray away from going to Vancouver for tours pretty much?
So it's not hard for me to get to shows, but they live further away.
Okay.
They live an hour and a half out of town. I live right in town.
I think it's harder to get people to come out to come see shows in Vancouver than it is harder to get bands to play in Vancouver. Because like for me, I live in Maple Ridge, which is about like an hour drive away. By transit, it's like 2 hours, which is usually what I do with all my drum gear. And yeah, so like for me, I remember I was in a band before, and like I could never get friends to come up to shows just because it's like so far away, right? But yeah,
I don't think a lot of bands like coming here.
yeah, the turnout usually isn't that like big. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I'm just curious for like my own sake because I live close to like New York City. I live close to like Philly. So like for me, it's like I'm like if I'm not at a show, like I'm thinking about the next show that's like coming out or like something like that. So for me, it's like it's so close, and I always feel like bad for like bands that like have like I guess venues or like tours that don't come through because like there's a ton of great shows. So I'm just curious like in the fact of like how many shows you go to and like if bands are like hopefully will make a change to come out to Vancouver, you know.
I wish it would be like that, but it's always kind of like Canada in general. Like bands go to Toronto, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of the spot for Canada. And like the bigger bands like Architects, Bring Me the Horizon, like people like that, they'll make trips out here every couple years. Architects actually comes pretty frequently, but I think West Coast, Canada, bands are kind of like, fuck it, I'm not going there. They can come to Seattle.
It's unfortunate because like you know I definitely feel for you guys because like for me I like kind of take it for granted like going to shows like frequently, and it's just like you know I can't imagine like you know living or doing this channel if bands only came through like you know every you know couple months to like whatever you know in terms of time frame.
Yeah, there's not a ton of shows that go down here. There's quite a bit of local activity though. Yeah, there's not a bunch of like big tours coming through here, but there's always a local band playing.
That's cool. Like definitely do you feel like the local scene has kind of like gotten bigger and better since like you don't have a lot of bands like major bands come through?
Dude, honestly, I feel like this scene is just now starting to get better. Like we came out, and then like three other bands came out at like almost the same time. Like there are a couple bands who are kind of in like the same spot, like same phase as we're in right now, and they're killing it. There's a band called Bastion
Okay.
that just came out, and they're like doing really well. Bedroom Talk, same thing. Like they're a bunch of bands kind of killing it now. Like The Burden is they're not from Vancouver, but they're from BC, and they're killing it right now. So I think it's getting good.
Well, that's good, guys. Definitely, I feel like hopefully next time we talk, it will be better. Hopefully, you guys have like a stronger like scene and more bands come out. So, you know, I always tell like some of my friends like go out to like you know Vancouver because like I'm sure it's tough like to get anything going. But my next question, guys, probably the most important question: what are some of your musical influences?
Let's go down the line.
Yeah.
Well, this is kind of funny because usually what I listen to is completely different from what we play, but you know, I'm mostly into prog and gent, I guess.
Okay.
But ever since I started playing with these guys, I've like gotten really into what we play, and like I definitely do enjoy it. But I listen to a lot of Periphery, Tesseract, Veil of Maya, you know, all those kind of bands, I guess. But I also, you know, when I really seriously started taking guitar, and I played a lot of Iron Maiden and all those guys. So I don't know, it's kind of all over the place, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, as for me, I go for bands like Fit for a King, Architects is a big one too, Asking Alexandria, Bring Me the Horizon. Yeah, I don't know. Like one of my big favorite drummers is Luke Holland and Jason Richardson. Like the thing they got going on right now is just crazy. So that and yeah, that's basically it for now, I guess.
Awesome.
Top three. Every Time I Die.
Ooh.
Dead and Divine. Of Machines was like huge influence in my writing style. So that'd be the top three for me.
Awesome, guys. Next question, a follow up to influences. Who you been jamming recently?
Every time I die. uh, Actually, I've been listening to a ton of I the Mighty.
Nice. Yeah, they're amazing.
Their new album is fucking insane. It's so good.
I See Stars has got a pretty good album too right now. That's who I've been big into.
I've gotten into a lot of instrumental stuff these days. Like Mateus Asado. He's
Yeah, I know.
absolutely amazing. Like his stuff is just like incredible. Him, obviously Jason Richardson, Rick Graham. He's got some killer stuff too. But I've been jamming to a lot of North Lane while I'm driving around recently.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like all over the place again, I suppose, because they're all different genres.
Awesome, guys. Next question, a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what song would it be?
Oh man.
Oh, we've already yeah.
We have one. Two, yeah. I'm not gonna tell you though. You gotta come out. You gotta come out and see. Yeah. It's in the list of influences we said though.
Okay.
Yeah. Band that doesn't exist anymore. Those are the hints.
Oh, okay. There
All
you
right.
go. There you go. I think I know what
Yeah.
it is. I'm not even going, but I know what it is. So hopefully, if you live out in the DC area, go see them because I know, It's gonna be a while before you guys make it out to my area, at least.
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
hopefully not too long.
Hopefully. Next
That's the
question,
dream.
guys. Favorite food to eat?
Burritos.
Ribs for sure. Ribs and garlic mash, man. You can't go better than meat and potatoes.
I'd have to go with shawarma.
Your favorite food is shawarma?
Yeah, I had a lot. I got my ex into shawarma. She had no idea what it was, and like she won't stop eating it now. So I don't know, just something about shawarma, man.
This is good. This is good. Like, there's nothing arguing that. That's for sure.
Okay.
Oh my god. Next question, guys. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest vocalist or producer role, who would it be?
Let you start. Matty Tobin would be pretty cool.
Yeah, dream guest vocalist. Matt Tobin would be dope.
Yeah.
He'd be cool. I don't know. I haven't really thought of that, but I think that's a good answer.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure.
Yeah.
Producer wise, I'd probably want Nolly to like mix and
Yeah.
master. That'd be pretty amazing.
Awesome, guys. Next question. If you could pick another musical instrument that you could just like shred at, what would it be?
Drums
Drums.
and saxophone. I've always wanted to play saxophone.
I actually kind of agree with that. Saxophone's like a really amazing instrument. It really is. Like the people who can shred on it, yeah, absolutely. I would like to learn that. I mean, I already
Drums.
play guitar, but...
Drums. I suck at drums.
Or actually, if I could conquer like screaming and vocals, that would be like, I know it's not an instrument, but I would want to do that.
That's easy. You could do that. Drumming's hard.
Drumming is hard, yeah. I have a bunch of friends that play drums, and I'm like, I just don't have any feet coordination, so
Yeah.
like, it's bad.
Every
Gotta
time we
start
jam,
somewhere.
yeah. Every time we jam, I get on his kit and feel like a retard.
That's how I feel whenever I go over to my friend's house and play. I'm like, and you're like, are you fun? Having fun being an idiot? I'm like, yeah. So.
Yeah. Yes, I am.
All right, guys. Next question. Personal favorite of mine. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
Link from Zelda.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
He's so badass, man.
I can't top that. That's yeah.
You know what?
That would be dope. But he has to get Zelda. Like,
Yeah,
You know?
Princess Zelda.
yeah. He always gets fucked over.
You're right.
I don't know. I think I'd have to be Morphling ever played Dota 2. That's kind of the only that's the only game I play.
Nobody knows.
It's the only game I ever play. So yeah,
Okay. Okay.
character from there.
There we go. All right, guys. Next question. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show?
Periphery. I think it topped Iron Maiden for me. Yeah.
I just thought Every Time I Die, and that was a pretty crazy show too.
Yes, they're wild.
Yeah. They were good.
Funnest band I've ever seen live was probably Let Live.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
they were crazy.
I always
Yeah.
tell this story whenever somebody brings up Let Live. I went to go see them when Under Oath was like disbanding, and all I remember is they threw like the bass cab out into the crowd, and then Jason runs off the stage and then was like crowd surfing on that bass cab, and they were still playing. So like, it was just a wild experience, and he's like top favorite like
Yes,
people to
dude.
see live.
That's pretty wild.
I saw them a couple years ago in Vancouver at the Vogue, and there are these like pillars with like the big PA speakers on them,
Yeah.
and he climbed one to the top and jumped off of it into the crowd. It had to have been like 20 feet tall.
I like
Yeah.
legitimately don't get how he doesn't like kill himself. Like
I
if
know.
I'm
He's
doing
gotten
this shit,
hurt
like,
actually.
like
I've
I would
seen
be in a
videos of him.
hospital. I'd just be like in like one giant like body cast. You know?
Yeah, I've seen interviews with him when he's got a few scars, I think.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Next question, guys. Speaking about awesome live bands, if you could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Is this only existing bands?
No, it can be dead bands. You can alive.
Of Machines. Of Machines would be amazing. Old Woe Is Me.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Holly Springs,
Holly Springs Disaster.
Dead and Divine. Dead and Divine for sure.
Yeah.
You got anybody? Periphery.
No, I'd probably put Iron Maiden on there.
Ooh,
They're
okay.
they're a fun band to watch. I don't know, maybe System of a Down.
Ooh,
That'd be-
okay, okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I haven't watched them live, but I feel like they'd put on a great show.
I would also agree with that. I have not seen them live either, but I feel like they're just a wild band, you know?
Yeah.
Same with like
Yeah.
bands like Rage Against the Machine too. I think that would be like if we
Yeah.
were kind of that genre, like that would be a sick like card to be on.
Yeah. Maybe even Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
There we go.
In the older days.
It's the Castle Festival. That's what we're
There we go.
Gotta come to Vancouver. There we go.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Hey, listen, we'll just add Bring Me the Horizon. They can make it work, you know? They got the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Next question. Favorite TV show, favorite movie?
Wow, I don't even know. I don't really watch that much TV, honestly. I've actually just been watching The Flash. That's a pretty damn good series.
Oh, okay.
As for movies, I couldn't tell you. I haven't I don't know.
I don't think I watched TV in like 5 years, but you know, that 70s show is kind of something I've been watching
Ooh, okay.
on Netflix. Deadpool. I love Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Everything's superhero. Yeah, everything's superhero. I like that stuff.
Yeah.
The Office,
Oh, classic.
Naruto.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely the anime geek of the band. Movie? Donnie Darko.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You never seen Donnie Darko?
I haven't either. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, dude.
I've heard of it.
Jake Gyllenhaal, early days.
There
Cutie.
you go. Now you just gotta have like a band movie night and watch Donnie Darko. You know, just saying.
Done deal.
There you go.
Yeah.
I gave you that. I gave you that insight. But anyway, next question, guys. If there was one album you could repeat for a month straight, what album would it be?
Right now, I feel like I have been doing that with Low Teens. Every Time I Die. Their newest one, so good.
guess I've been listening to Asking Alexandria's new album lately. That one's really good. Yeah.
I've definitely been jamming Singularity and Mesmer.
Ooh, yeah.
I've just had it on repeat. I've probably gone through it like 20 times right now in the past like 2 weeks.
There you go. That's some dedication. I like that. And lastly, guys, the most important thing, tell them about Castles, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Bandcamp, Facebook, YouTube, you know, Castles, I don't know, Castles.
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify, iTunes. I would probably just do YouTube. Yeah, plans. EP is coming out soon. I think it'll be out by the time you put this out. But yeah, EP is coming out soon, and we're working on a show for probably early May. Be local Vancouver show. And yeah.
I'm just hoping for like that, like worldwide, you know, like full US tour, like.
Yeah, we're doing a European tour next week. And,
And we hope so too.
we already bought our plane.
There you go. You just got a jet. You're like Iron Maiden. You got your own like jet. You know.
Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful, guys. Well, go check out Castles. I want to give a shout out to Adam from Kitsune for recommending you guys. He's the boy. And we actually did an interview, and then he told me not to post it. So I'm just here to call him out. So let's get this shit going, Adam. Stop fucking playing
Adam.
with me. Yeah, there you go. Fuck you, Adam. But anyway, realistically, go check out Castles. You know you want to. Links are in the description. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel. I already have the EP. It's sick as fuck. So I'm excited for you guys to check it out. I'll be doing a review of it. That will probably be coming out before this interview does. So magic of YouTube. But go check them out. If you live in the BC area, go give them a listen. Go check them out live. I'd love to, but unfortunately I don't live in BC, so that's a shame. But anyway,
fly out here, man.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll fly out. I'll just fly out for that one show and then fly back. You know, I just got all that YouTube money I'm making. I can do it. So. But anyway, go check out their stuff. Go subscribe. Go like their page. And if you enjoyed this interview, please subscribe. Please hit that thumbs up. It goes a long way. And thank you again to Castles for coming on.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.